The Scout plushie has arrived! What is going on, Cat Gang? It's your favorite Y tier with two cats, JustHarrison here, and I'm using a temporary new mic. It's this blue snowball, and I'm only going to be using it until my podcaster is fixed and returned, which is hopefully this week. Alright, now jumping right into this video, Tower Defense Simulator did an update last week, and surprisingly again yesterday. I'm going to be going into the game to read the update logs about what got updated and changed yesterday. But first, I got to announce that the Scout plushie is available, and it does come with an exclusive in-game skin, just like all the other plushes. Here is the tweet, which I will link down in the description below, along with the link for the Paradoxum shop to actually buy the plushie. Let's go ahead and watch this video. I'm going to be making a video later about what the actual Scout plushie skin looks like in game. Right now, I want to go ahead and jump in and look at the actual content changes that came with this update. So here is the update log. They are back at it again with the awesome pictures, just letting us know exactly what they changed. I never would have figured it out without these pictures. So first up, we get the mappable hotkeys. This is awesome for players that want to customize their game playing experience. For me personally, I don't mind the towers being on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on my keyboard. So I'm not planning on changing any of this. The biggest part of it that I don't see them listing in here is the addition of hotkey buttons for upgrading and selling towers. Now I'm going to jump into a game to show you what that actually looks like, but that is probably my favorite addition to the game, even better than moving the actual tower UI menu from above the tower to the side of the screen, because with these hotkey options, I don't even need to go over to that UI and press anything. I just press E on my keyboard and it upgrades a tower. Now to sell, you're gonna press X, and I did just test these out for 2 hours in my live stream this morning, which by the way, if you're not coming to, you should definitely check out. It's a lot of fun. But I gotta tell you, I loved being able to upgrade with one single button push, and selling the farms on wave 40 is incredibly easy now. With just those two simple changes, microwing towers around the game board is gonna be so much easier. And when you add those changes with the changes they introduced last week, I think TDS is really entering a new golden age. Now going on to look at what the other news is here, they say they removed the show vertical setting, probably a good idea. They added the huge UI scale option, which is pretty funny. And they added the keybinds page, which I just talked about. They refreshed the entire settings menu to look like this. I'll show you that in game. And we do have a picture here of the Scout plushie. Looks just like the regular Scout skin, but with some stitching on it. And then the last things that they fixed were fixed enemies blocking tower selection and fixed retargeting towers. First thing I want to show you is the awesome hotkey for upgrading. This is a game changer. I loved playing today and upgrading my towers. It made the game so much more enjoyable in a way that I feel like other changes haven't really. So I have enough money to upgrade my farm a couple of times here. You're going to see over on the left side, it now says E. Now all I have to do is click on the tower once and I can press E and it'll upgrade. And I can press E again and it'll upgrade again. What this is really amazing for is whenever I'm really trying to quickly get to my farms because I see that the wave is ending and I need to put some money into them to get a little bit more money out of them. And instead of having to click on it here and then go all the way over here on the left and click upgrade a few times, I can very easily just place it and then click E a couple of times and it'll upgrade. And you can tell I'm pressing E to upgrade here because you can actually see it pressing the button on screen. All right, now I need to place some towers before I start taking too much damage. I'm going to place the hunter right here, and without even clicking on the UI, I am going to upgrade it right there by pressing E. Now, once again, my hunter is ready to be upgraded. I'm going to go ahead and press E a couple of times and get it upgraded twice without even going near the upgrade UI. This is amazing. I think it's also really going to be great for anybody that's trying to trigger Hidden Wave whenever that comes back into the game, which I really think they're going to put it back in the game. Like I said earlier, I just played TDS pretty casually on the weekends, and it made the game so much more enjoyable for me just to be able to press one button and upgrade the tower. This See, I can click anything here, upgrade that right there. I can now go over with the money I just got and upgrade over here, and I don't have to press the upgrade button. I could just use the E button. I know, I'm really spending a lot of time on this, but I love it. It actually does make the game feel more enjoyable. Now, on the flip side of that, we do also have a sell button if you press the X. So if I go over here and click on my farm, you can see down here at the bottom, it says sell, and it has the X icon next to it. And so you're gonna see me right here without even going near the UI. Look at this. I'm even gonna take my hand off my mouse, but I'm just gonna sell this farm by pressing X. Boom, it's gone. I'm gonna come over here and use some of my monies to upgrade the farm without pressing the upgrade button. And I can't really think of any other changes I would like to see the devs make as far as how hotkeys work. I never really got into using the hotkeys for the towers. I just don't really mind clicking on the tower itself and then deciding where I want to place it. Like, I'm never in that much of a hurry. But with upgrading and selling, the hotkeys should have honestly been in the game for a lot longer. But I'm just glad the TDS devs finally got him in there. Now, the only other thing that I can think of that I would really like to see them add to the actual gameplay experience would be the option to restart the exact same map with the exact same team that you just finished with. Like, if you lose a game because you're trying a challenge, you can restart right away with the people you're already in game with. You don't have to go back to the lobby and get everybody back together again and then go back into the game. Or maybe you won the challenge and you had a good time and you just want to play again with your friends. You would be able to do that right from the in-game screen. So hopefully the devs are working on that as well. Anything that would keep you inside the TDS game, I think would be better than having to leave and come back. All right, now the only other big change with this update is this settings menu, which, come on, I think we can all agree needed an upgrade. Before today, it pretty much looked exactly how it's looked for the entire 3 years I've been playing this game. This seems much more up to date with the current state of how much work the devs have put into the game. I love the big buttons for everything. It's very obvious if something is on or off. It's not that little switch anymore that says disabled or enabled. Like, I'm gonna go over here and go ahead and turn off my name tag. You see that's gone right there. It's just very simple to turn that stuff on or off or know if it's on or off. Everything else still looks the same here. We still have the dialogue option, bullet trails, camera sync, all that good stuff. And I'm looking around here at sounds, keybinds. Okay, I'll come back to the keybinds menu in just a second, but I want to show you that they actually added a huge option to the UI scale. So here's the farm UI over there on the left, and I have it on small because that's the one that's least invasive. But you can do defaults, and it's going to change both of these UIs here. And we can do large, which already seems gigantic. And now we can also choose the troll setting huge, which is just massive. It takes up so much of the screen. Look at what it would look like if we played with this at the huge setting. Bro, this is taking up like a third of my screen. But it's really not that big of a deal because once again, it's not right in the middle of the screen floating over the tower. It's over there on the side. I know I'm old, but if I was a little bit older and I couldn't see as well, maybe this is the setting for old people. Like grandma and grandpa have the bigger text on their iPhone so they can actually read it. Oh, hey, yeah, I'm realizing now that they fixed the targeting buttons. So now these actually track correctly. If you press left or right, they actually go back and forth instead of only going in that right direction. All right, now I guess before I change it back to small, I can go ahead and show you the keybind options. You can just click on whatever button it has for each of the towers and then press like whatever other button you want it to be on your keyboard. I'm gonna keep that at 1 for now. We have different options for the sprint, the emote wheel, and then, oh yeah, here we go. We got placement, we have upgrade tower, rotate tower, sell tower, cancel placement, all of the usual hotkeys that we've been using now for years. We just added the upgrade tower and sell tower options to that. I'm gonna be keeping this stuff all the same though. I like the way it's set up. And that's actually all I have to show you for the changes in game. Before this video ends, I want to go back and show you the actual merch shop for Paradoxum Games. You can see that they have a commander hoodie available, which I didn't even know. Oh, I keep forgetting to buy the DJ. I gotta buy the DJ before it sells out. And then you can see the Scout is over here on a pre-order. This means that you can buy it and pay for it now and get the Scout plushie skin for the game, but they're not actually manufacturing them, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for it to actually ship to you. And that covers everything for this video. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think about the new selling and upgrading hotkeys. Do you like them as much as me, or do you not really care because you play on mobile? Also, let me know what you think about the Scout plushie. I'm really looking forward to when they introduce like every tower as a plushie and they all have plushie skins and I could do a plushie skin challenge. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead. it, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say, peace!